So hello and welcome back to Inversion Addicts. Today we are back down here at Alton Towers. Big Zave's with me. You up for this one?
I'm so excited. We're actually here celebrating our 1 year anniversary.
Absolutely. We are going live on YouTube tonight as well. So if you've not already, check that out. But here we are. First day back at Alton Towers in a good while, isn't it? So
yeah, it's been a while.
Looking forward to it. The sun's out. Let's go. First ride time. I think it's the Wickerman. Is it Wickerman?
Yeah, probably Wickerman.
Off to Wickerman. Let's go. So really good to be back down at the Towers. And like Zave said there, can't believe we've been on YouTube for a whole year. And what a place to celebrate. This is actually where we did our first ever vlog. If you haven't checked it out, it's a whole year ago today. Yeah, down at Alton Towers. So we're back. Let's get into it.
Can't wait.
So although there's no events on, of course Mardi Gras finished now, there's still quite a bit going on down here on the lawn. So the stage just stuck around, there's still shows going on there, and there's still a few extra food outlets. So it's still looking pretty good around the park. Really looking forward to our first ride on Wickerman. It feels like ages since we've ridden this. Let's go. So we've made it down to Big Bob and of course Wickerman. And what a ride this is. It's been running a dream this year. If you haven't watched any of our vlogs from last season, you might know that we didn't really rate the ride as a coaster. It was a bit of a rough one last year. But this year, after all the TLC that Towers have put in, it's running a dream. So first ride of the day, we've got an hour wait on Wickerman. Let's go. Absolutely awesome. First ride of the day on Wickerman. Zave, what do you reckon?
That was absolutely brilliant. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, it's running a dream again this season. That TLC has really paid off. So first ride of the day boxed off. What's next?
Probably Smiler and Oblivion next.
Let's head over to X Sector. Let's go. Always a great view over to the Towers. Walking up towards X Sector. And you know, I'm really looking forward to a ride on Rita today. Looking forward to that.
I love Rita so much.
Absolute class act. So, first up, of course, Smiler and Oblivion. And then I think we'll go over to the Dark Forest. And of course, then we need to go over to Nemesis. Let's roll. Right, so we've arrived down at X Sector. And a very busy X Sector at that. Look at this. The queue's right out to the exit here at the Smiler, but it's our second ride of the day, so let's get on it. Rightio, so we've just had a wicked ride on Smiler and Oblivion there, and you can really tell the difference with throughputs now. They're actually filling every row, aren't they?
Yeah, that's really, really good.
Yeah, even on Smiler we had sort of two people sat next to us, and on Oblivion, there it goes, every row filled. So like, look, I think 20 minutes for Oblivion, about 40 minutes for Smiler, and they're on pretty big queues, so spot on, definitely helping
throughputs.
throughputs.
On a massive queue and felt like no wait at all compared to what we usually wait.
Really good. Yeah, that, like I said, the full rows, the higher throughputs really helping. So spot on start to the day. Next up, we're going to take a stroll to the Dark Forest. Let's go. So we've had a spot on start to the day. We've had 3 of the main coasters boxed off and we've been in the park just about 2.5, 3 hours. So not too bad going. Let's hope this continues in the Dark Forest. Definitely going to be getting a ride on Hex later on. Quite a big queue at the minute though. I mean, it's looking about an hour that, so I think we'll be skipping it for now. First up, Dark Forest, Rita 13, and then maybe we'll jump back on the Legend of the Towers, Hex. Let's see.
I would like to do Gangster Granny.
So we've made it down to Rita, and I really can't wait for a ride on this beast. I love Rita, one of the most underrated coasters in the park for me. So it's stated up on the app as 45 minutes, let's hope so. Next up, the beast, Rita. Absolutely wicked ride down here on Rita. How was that, Zabby?
Oh, that was just so good. I love that ride, and it's so underrated. You just can't complain about it.
Yeah, it's really good fun. The launch felt so snappy, and the layout was really smooth. Class ride. Next up, 13. So we're not too bad of a wait either down here at Rita. I think we only waited about 40 minutes, so pretty spot on. We're getting into sort of the back end of the afternoon now. I think we'll be skipping the Walser, but 13 next up. Let's see how long we wait for this one. So, two pretty good rides down at the Dark Forest there. I love Rita. Not so sure on 13. I'll take it or leave it. What did you think, Zave?
I actually quite like 13, and they're good rides. Like, what 13 does, and it was the first to do it, it's just really good.
Yeah, not too bad. I mean, for me, it's just a bit boring. Once you've done it, you've done it. But Rita, as always, packed a punch. So next up, we're going to take a stroll to Wallybum's Way and get a ride on Gangster Granny. Let's go.
Let's go.
Righto, we've made it down to Wallybum's Way. Time to get a spin on Gangster Granny the ride. Let's see what this area's doing. So next up, a ride on Gangster Granny the ride. Let's take a spin around the Crown Jewels tour. Let's go, looking forward to this. So we just had a good little ride on Gangster Granny the ride. The operations were pretty poor. It took us a while to get on there, didn't it?
Yeah, it did take us a while, but it's a really good ride.
Yeah, it's decent. Some of the effects weren't working, but we expected that, I think. Oh,
It's comes to Raj. Yes.
Raj's shop. So yeah, I mean, I love this. I love the interaction with the staff. This is pretty awesome. Yeah, we love it. But the operations were really slow, weren't they?
Yeah, they were quite slow.
Like I said, we were sort of waiting for like 5 or 10 minutes sometimes between dispatches, and it's not the highest throughput ride anyway, so they could do with sorting that out, couldn't they, Zave?
Yeah, they really could.
There we go. It's good to see that social distancing measures aren't quite as heavily impacting rides now. They are sort of filling it with more than one group, so that's good. So, next up, off to Forbidden Valley, and we're going to take a ride on Nemesis. Let's go. Okay, let's roll. See you later.
Bye, come again soon.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, chap.
Righto, Skyride Time. Let's do this. So we've made it down to Forbidden Valley, and it's really busy down this part of the park, and unfortunately it's looking like Nemesis is down. Oh, it's the only reason we've come down here. Damn. Hey, well, we're going to take a stroll over and get a ride on Galactica. Hopefully we can get a ride on Nemesis before the end of the day. Absolutely gutted about Nemesis, but there it is. It's going to have to be a ride on Galactica instead. Well, never mind. So, the B&M Flyer instead of the B&M Invert. Next up, let's roll. So, absolutely spot on ride there on Galactica. Really good that, weren't it?
Oh, that was brilliant.
Intense.
I really enjoyed that. Intense, and it wasn't actually that long of a wait. I mean, it was full queue, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't. I think we waited probably about 50 minutes. I think the reason that they shut the queue for capacity is it's only on one station, so capacity is way down. But to be fair, it wasn't too bad. The operations seemed pretty good. It's just really a shame about Nemesis. No Nemesis. And the ride-ups are saying it's probably not going to open for the rest of the day, but we'll certainly keep our eyes on it, won't we, Zave?
I really hope it opens.
So that's pretty much it. We've ridden all the major coasters that we can. So we'll take one last sweep of the park and see what else is on the agenda. Stick with us. There we have the team of doom, stopping people from entering the Nemesis queue. Just the last thing we needed. Oh well, never mind. Let's see what's next on the agenda. I think it's going to be a spot of lunch. Righto, so we've done everything we can down here in Forbidden Valley. So next up, we're going to take the Skyride and let's go and grab some lunch. So we have had a wicked afternoon here at Alton Towers. We've had a few re-rides. What's your favourite ride of the day been, Dave?
Probably Smiler.
Yeah.
That last one we just had, really, really good.
Just had our second ride of the Smiler actually, and with the increased throughputs, tell you what, it's definitely helping the queues,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Oh,
So
100%.
brilliant. Quick update then. So we've pretty much ridden everything. We've done Rita again, re-ride. We went down to the Dirt Forest and had a ride on 13 earlier. It's been a really, really positive day. They've actually extended opening hours till 5 o'clock today as well. But we are going to head off because we've got our live stream tonight. Of course, this vlog's going to be after the live, but if you've not already, go and check it out, our 1 year celebration. So we're going to take a stroll to the exit. Might get a quick ride on Spinball Wizard.
Yeah, probably, just because it's on the way out and it's
Yeah.
not in a big queue.
We've not ridden it today, so we're going to head to Towers Street, get a ride on Spinball Wizard, and we'll sign you out over by the exit. So we've arrived down here at Spinball Wizard for our last ride of the day, and to be fair, I'm really looking forward to this one. Last time I was here, we had a fantastic ride on Spinball, intense as ever. So let's get on, and we'll let you know how long we wait here for our last ride. So we just had a wicked ride on Spinball Wizard there. What do you think, Sam?
Oh, that was so good. It's just good fun.
Really intense as well. There was only me and Zave on one side, spinning its head off, weren't
Oh,
it?
it was so spinny. What a ride.
Spot on. So we're going to take a stroll now over to the exit. Stick with us and we'll sign you out by Towers Street. And so there we have it. That is going to wrap up an awesome visit down here to Alton Towers today. Xavier, have you had a good day?
Oh, I've had a brilliant day. That last ride on Spinball Wizard was amazing.
And what's your favourite ride of the day been?
Probably the Smiler.
Couldn't agree more. It's been absolutely hauling today. A little bit upsetting about Nemesis. No Nemesis today, but everything else has been class. And the throughputs with the all the rows being filled, because obviously social distancing measures a little bit eased now.
Yeah.
Much better, isn't it?
Yeah, apart from Galactica, that's still not got brilliant operations.
Yeah, that's the only ride of the day that we were grumbling at, really. It's on one station, so as you can imagine, throughput's halved. But top day, Xavier, have you enjoyed yourself?
Oh, I've really loved it today.
Spot on. And don't forget, it is our 1 year anniversary today. So, of course, show us some love in the comments. And if you've not already, go and check out our live stream that's happening tonight. But of course, it'll be in the past for you guys watching this. But awesome day. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Lee.
And I'm Xavier.
Till next time, take care.
Take care.